On it, I'm on it, I'm on the street.
Boy beats.
I'm on it.
Man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped.
On the strip.
It's the Broadway Show podcast with Broadway and Paul Clark, and I'm your host, Broadway the Big Homie.
This is Paul Clark, and I am disgusted in this top 25.
Why is that, Paul? But I guess.
And my dude in all black back there, without him, there's no us, because we don't know how to work none of that shit.
What up? What up?
Playboy. The Challenger!
What up?
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah.
I told you it's funny, he got a ring to it. He
It's
doesn't.
not, don't nobody know what you're talking about.
They don't know what I say when I say ghost until they do now. After he got a truck like Ghost from Power. That's where Playboy the Ghost comes from.
I thought it's because he ain't never like showing his face.
Well, it's a double entendre, I guess. So
Like the dude on Tool Time.
he always had jewels though. He knew how to work some shit.
But he has.
Is your mic right?
Huh?
Is it turned around?
What, you see his fingers or something?
Who?
The dude on Tool Time.
No, he always showed this side of his nose, like up to his nose. I used to think it was Dick Van Dyke, because he had a nose, all that shit looked like Dick Van Dyke.
I knew it was up the whole time. His
Who
voice.
was it?
I never knew who it was. I can't remember.
He's like a C-list celebrity.
I never knew who it was. But Two-Man Taylor, I used to watch that shit. And the show he got out now, he got shit. They shows be like they start shit, and then they retire to go into the show go off the air and they go into syndication, like where, and they just keep on getting paid. All his shows is on right now.
Some of them get paid more than others and shit.
Yeah.
Some of them, that's how they keep their lights on. Like some of them gotta get another job and shit.
I ain't seen dude that was his assistant on nothing but commercials, infomercials and shit like that.
That's why I'm
He
glad
got, I think he got a show
he got
where he doing some home maintenance.
Yeah, he do. But he ain't acting. Don't like regular acting like Tim.
I'm glad they stopped penalizing everybody for something one person did. Like if Tim touched some bitch, they would cancel the whole show, and the rest of the people don't get paid.
Well, that's what they did with Roseanne. They shut that whole shit down and then brought it back. Like, well,
because it was wrong.
You get rid of her, the name of the show, the person whose idea it was, you get rid of her. They could have fought through that shit.
Yeah, they could have fought through.
Now, I'm talking about the other people, like like the Cosby Show, when they shut that down to penalize him. I mean, motherfuckers that was in the Cosby Show all the time, like now they don't get no check because you cut the whole show.
But that's what I'm saying. That's like the shit they did with Roseanne when she said the dumb shit she said.
Two of them didn't have. Only Roseanne, Dan, and the girl, the daughter, youngest daughter. Them the only ones that had a life. The rest of the aunt didn't have no life after that. The son and the oldest daughter.
Now he got a life on the new show.
It's about time, motherfuckers.
Them motherfuckers is all grown.
Sponging off of that. I always think of that dude on the Cosby Show, Lisa's husband. 'Cause when they shut that down, he had to work at Big Boy or some shit.
Oh, you talking about? No, that was Sandra's husband. But he on the day.
her name was Lisa. What? We ain't
Not
talking
Lisa
about
Bonet.
No, we ain't talking about the real.
On the show, her name was Sandra.
That's what it was.
But he's on the Damon Wayans' new show, Papa's House.
Oh yeah, he was in a bunch of shit. What's his
No,
name?
I'm saying now a new show. Like he was
in
when he was
movies.
working at Home Depot or whatever, Lowe's or something.
Everybody felt sorry for him.
Yeah, and then he got a couple roles, but he's on Damon Wayans' new shit.
Yeah,
called
Tyler
Papa's
Perry
House.
put him in a movie.
Yeah.
He's like a doctor or something. I seen him in a few shit.
He like the father of Damon Wayans' son's wife, and he got money and shit on there. So
So it ain't the big one. Calvin. You talking about my wife and kids?
no, his real son.
Oh, in real life.
His real son, him and his real son got a show. His name is Damon Jr. I think or something like that. But fuck that. Let's get to the Mike Tyson, the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. I know, and listen, you called me as soon as it was over, right?
I know y'all can tell me.
I ain't answered. I did not answer it on purpose.
Cause you ain't want to hear I told you.
No, because I knew in my head I just didn't say that. I just was letting us talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But I already knew this motherfucker what the possibilities was gonna be, especially because I already knew what the rules was, how they changed the rules, changed the length of the
He changed.
Yeah, he changed it. So he knew what he was doing. I'm gonna walk myself through this shit.
No, he made it longer. They wanted to be shorter.
But they only 2 minute round.
That was Tyson.
He made that
right?
longer.
Tyson made
Yeah,
that
2
right
minutes.
there 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because all he had to do was last, right?
No, it was shorter.
The ring.
They only
Minutes.
fought for 16 minutes.
Right, I know. But I'm saying it wasn't 3 minute rounds. It was 2 minute rounds.
It was
Yeah.
shorter.
There's gonna be shorter rounds than the 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Tyson had to.
Nah, it was 2 minute rounds.
Nah, he made him go 2 minutes so it could be
Yeah.
sanctioned, I guess, or something.
Yeah, he said so. It'll count.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I'm saying it was supposed to be shorter than 2 minutes.
I believe so.
Oh, well, that's a new one to me.
So it could be
Nah, yeah, I
fair.
actually seen actual 2 minutes.
Look it up.
I watched it.
Look it
I
up.
watched the whole
I know it was 2 minute rounds.
Yeah,
16
So why would
minutes.
he say
It was quick.
2 minute?
It was.
I want
quick.
to be. I want it to be 2 minutes.
2 minute rounds.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fact.
Each round was actually 2 minutes.
I think initially it was shorter.
60 seconds. Plus 60
Initially it was
seconds.
shorter than 2 minutes. He made them go up to 2 minutes.
No, I thought it brought it down from 3 to 2 minutes. Like, I'm not doing 3 minute rounds.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Look it up right now.
Because usually they
look
3
it up.
minute rounds and shit. So
I
he's
think
like,
it was probably 3 or 2. That's still short though, because that's still even for his age though.
Yeah, look it up just to be correct.
That's fair though for him.
because remember they was fighting 101 rounds and all that shit?
Who? Jake Paul?
No, all the way back in the days. You know what I'm saying? When they
Yeah, it'd be like
that.
34 rounds.
Yeah, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Them
Shit,
motherfuckers,
even in our days, it was 15
them motherfuckers
rounds.
was 1 minute rounds.
That's a lot of rounds though.
If you ain't,
38 rounds. It was only 1 minute.
Yeah.
Get your ass back out here, boy. Hey. Motherfucker. Back in the day in the slave day, that's where they got this shit from.
So it used to be really like 30 some rounds.
I thought they was
yeah, and more. Jack
boxing-
Dempsey and them and all them used to fight more than that.
I thought that was a European thing, the boxing.
I think they used to do it
No,
just
really
slavery,
not be
motherfucker.
smoking and
They used to go
straight
from-
drinking water.
No, that was
Shit to
that was
place to
unsanctioned.
place.
That was like underground. That was
Yeah.
that was but the real ones that was you seen the posters that was everywhere and shit.
Oh, I ain't
Yeah,
seen
that was almost like some underground fight.
I ain't
league.
seen that shit.
I know they used to, it's a movie I saw when it was making like the shit like Roots, those type movies.
You know,
stuff
Mike
like that.
Tyson smoked weed.
It was a dude that it was another slave movie. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a known slave movie. A lot of people know about it. But they was boiling dude in hot water, thinking that make his skin tougher in the fights. He was like the champ.
It probably was. Make a whole pork rind body ass nigga and shit. Like, he won't go down.
I can't cut him.
Yeah.
Cut me, Chip. Cut me,
Yeah, but
boss.
if they was gonna do that, even the smack, I swear to God, they should have
His
had
smack was fake.
They should have had
Look good.
Vince McMahon orchestrated. You know what I'm saying? Because I could hear Vince McMahon, don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he told even his wife, when his wife had to smack him, when our president, Donald Trump had to smack him, don't hold back. Like, hit me for real. You did not hit Mike for real. And you knew it was coming because your neck didn't really move. You was bracing yourself for
And
it.
I don't give a fuck, cause this is what my whole dilemma about the fight. Like, you know, we see he's an older man, he's a younger man. He's definitely gonna be able to move better in the fight.
But he had too much. But he had experience though.
But he does have experience.
I'm making fun of him.
But I said that too. That was the
You'll never
only.
know, bro.
That was the only thing on it that I knew. And you know, the one thing that was bothering me was I was like, I'm watching it and I could see once it got to like round 3.5, 4. You could see he was an old man in the ring. But no, I'm just saying in general, like where he got.
We can't.
Listen though, let me say it. Like when about round 3.5, round 4 to me, it just started looking like an old man in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how you see an old motherfucker, they forget what they doing. Like, you know, it's because of the repetition. I'm like, because of the repetition he got,
You ever
he'll
see
be doing
Red-
that shit all his life, like Muhammad Ali was
You
doing.
ever see Red Fox when he get up and he's walking? And I seen that in round 1. You know what I'm saying? Like he got hit at one time and it didn't hurt him, but it's like his balance wouldn't let him get out of the way quick
He hit him
enough.
in the.
Yeah.
No, he
Hit
missed.
him in the.
Like he put the glove on him. He was like, And there was a couple of times he
I ain't
almost
see
got you, and you had to really catch your balance.
Yeah,
and shit.
his legs was shit.
I'm thinking in round one, there is no spring and nothing. You just like this right here. There is no spring into it at all. And I'm like, ugh, look at his footwork. And then that's when I heard what's your name kept Roy Jones like, I don't like his legs.
Yep, Roy Jones
I do not like his
he
legs.
ain't got it, man. Mike don't got it, man. He lost it, man.
And then he should have been watching George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have been watching. Because George Foreman, like I tell everybody, George Foreman was a fucking monster. George came at you to beat your ass, just like how Tyson used to. You know what I'm saying? But that was the old Afro George Foreman.
Yeah.
When the old man George Foreman, like, I'm not chasing these young motherfuckers. You don't have to
Couldn't
come.
sit down either.
No, that's another. He said I didn't want to sit down because it takes too much energy for me to get my fat ass up and shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, there was a bunch of things. I'm just gonna sit here with my little turtle shell right here. You come in here, I feel bad for you. I got the jab. That's what Tyson. Don't chase it. I'm like, why you still chasing him? You still trying to be young Tyson in the first round? You trying to be young Tyson and all that? Then it was like. And looking at the clock, man, this shit, he's like, 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
So we won't never know.
It don't say on here if it was initially shorter than 2 rounds, but I do know it was supposed to be 3 rounds and they shortened it to 2. And I heard him say
Not the rounds, the minutes.
the minutes of the round.
It was 8 rounds.
The minutes of the rounds. It was 8 rounds at 2 minutes a
round. 16 minutes.
16 minutes. But he said to get to the action. I know that what that is, nigga, so it ain't that much more of him walking around staying away from that motherfucker.
You know I blame for this poor performance? I blame Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted that name
You
up on
did
his
what
stuff.
you supposed to do. I heard several boxers, you know, saying Tony Atlas was like, you know, it'll be easy to beat Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? He's older and all that. The same shit I was saying. He said, but all you gotta do is just stay on the outside, pat. And that's exactly what he kind of did. Chase me, motherfucker. You old ass nigga, chase me. But he should have. Tyson should have been. I'm gonna sit and wait for you.
I did, because Jake wasn't going to do that. His corner was going to told him, don't do that.
Here's another one.
Don't go to him.
Larry Holmes' old ass. He came up with a technique where he just, like in the corner, he just put his back kind of to the corner. If you come here, I'm going to jab you with this 19-foot jab that I got. And he was just
That's a
destroying
copycat of the
motherfuckers.
rope though.
He was just destroying motherfuckers. That's why Ray Mercer, you know what I'm saying? The referee heard Ray Mercer. This is the motherfucker that beat the shit out of Tommy Morris. He knocked him out, woke him up, knocked him out.
I know Ray Mercer.
Hard ass hands. He was getting his ass whooped by motherfucking Larry Holmes, and he whispering in his ear, you know, he'll pay you like a certain amount of millions if he let me win. And the ref heard that shit.
But that shit is usually already spoken. Like you said, even like some of them early Tyson fights, them shits might have been spoken between the manager and their manager.
They're
Like, he's gonna take
because
the
Larry
fall.
Holmes was the clear underdog. Ray Mercer, what you just did to Tommy Morrison, they had him going to the, you know what I'm saying, you getting past him, that was a shocker.
Cause that's how you get the second and the third fight.
Yeah, that was
The
a
bigger
whole
payday.
shocker.
That's
This
what
was
that's what I
negotiated.
thought. That's what I thought they were gonna do. Like
Allegedly.
create a
I
second
believe it
fight.
will.
I thought they would create a
I-
second or third
I
fight.
told y'all last Sunday, you know what I'm saying, it's like the same thing with Roy Jones, Expedition. That's what it's gonna be. I don't care what you write it down as, it's an
Right.
exhibition. That's
Right.
all it is.
Because it's going on Mike Tyson's.
Y'all want to see an
Record as a
exhibition
loss.
go wrong, like when Hulk Hogan when Rocky had to fight Thunder Lips and shit. Like, oh, this is an exhibition. You whooping my ass. Exhibition, y'all got it like
I'm gonna take the gloves off.
like on Rocky. Here's another exhibition. If he dies, he dies.
That was
Y'all-
oh yeah, with Apollo.
that was an exhibition. Y'all wanted to see one of them.
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all want to see Mike Tyson like boom.
I can't listen through the week from last
knock
week to this
his
week
motherfucking block
before the
off.
fight. I just wanted to have something to watch when I came home for the night. But I had also been watching and looking, and after I seen the slap,
I wanted to
I
bet
knew
on
it was
it
some bullshit in it.
until I looked at it and was like, okay, the odds didn't match. You know, you're not making no big come up. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Tyson was already an underdog.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Cash rules because he stood to make. He was supposed to make $40 million just to get in the ring.
Who, Mike?
Nah, Jake Paul.
yo, Jake, Mike got 20, I think.
Mike got 20 for 8 rounds. If he didn't go on them 8 rounds, it wouldn't have been 20. Which is crazy because even though Jake Paul has been doing what he's been doing, and he's even on the not podcast, but as the stuff he's been doing on social media for years and years, and he got mad followers too. Mike Tyson was the draw. Motherfuckers gonna see if you can make the old nigga, do he got it or not. And it looked good walking in Las Vegas with a t-shirt and some slacks on. You know what I'm saying? Like, the average nigga say something to Mike, he's gonna let your ass have it because the instincts he had. But in that fight, he don't.
The public just assumed because what they saw out of Mike Tyson do everything, he's gonna be that person forever. If you walk up on George right now, George hit hard.
George will still beat your ass.
No, he will not.
He'll be a regular nigga's ass. You talking shit?
George looks nothing like he does. You think he's supposed to. When you see George, you be like, damn, that's George. You know what I'm saying? Like how when we did with Tina Turner. But y'all still
George don't look bad at Tina Turner. I just seen George on episode on a car show where he don't look bad.
He's not.
He know how to throw a combination, so you can't put that. You know what I'm saying? Think less about it, motherfucker. Because they still got that them combinations.
Look, if you go with a girl,
so he got to steal on you. Mike Tyson got to steal on you. Actually, steal on you.
Not a regular dude.
But if you and him squaring up and you see that motherfucker, you going,
Not a regular dude.
You gonna get out of there.
Not a regular dude. Not nobody that ain't been trained.
Yeah, exactly. Because all they doing is dodging the punches, nigga.
Who told you this?
Mike, so you think
Bitch,
if Mike, 58-year-old Mike, you would now I would be leery of it. I don't think he knows something. He know how to hit you before you hit him.
There's a lot of people on the street that know how to do that, but they don't go up for boxing and shit.
Yeah.
I know fast ass motherfuckers on the street, like you should have been in the Olympics or something fast.
Shoulda.
But
then chose something else.
You know motherfuckers that had hands at Franklin Park just bop bop and they never boxed.
Yeah, I know a nigga personally that beat a nigga.
What's the one boxer that has the executioner? You know the executioner.
Oh, the one dude.
I forget his name. You know, it's gonna come in. You know, that's what he was. That's who he was right there. He was one of the oldest ones with the belts too, with Foreman.
Executioner.
The executioner.
Getting knocked out by Fury.
Which Fury? Because he wasn't nowhere
The
near
heavyweight.
But I seen a nigga. You go with a girl and her dad used to be a boxer. And then a nigga get close to you that know how to throw a jab.
Bernard Hopkins.
Okay.
That was a street nigga that went to prison.
But he was boxing because
even
back then boxing training and boxing was the shit.
He had to learn how to box in there. He didn't come in as a boxer. He came as a knucklehead. Went to prison and was like, shit, I could do that. I'm knocking these niggas out. I could do that and start knocking niggas out.
But he ain't just do that. He got put on and trained still too. There's niggas with raw talent, and then there's niggas like
talked about
okay. The one nigga that got raw talent, he was knocking niggas out on the videos and all that. Kimbo Slice. When that motherfucker started doing that MMA shit, he can knock a motherfucker out, but they was whooping his mouth. He was getting his ass.
At the end of it, he had an undefeated, like, I'm the man's name for a few years, you know. And once he got a little older and shit.
Not in MMA, nigga. Not when he switched over to mixed martial arts.
But he came in old.
Right, but I'm just saying.
He was old when he was doing that illegal shit.
What I'm saying is he changed over to mixed martial arts. He still had the skills to whoop a nigga's ass, but the motherfuckers that were already doing mixed martial arts was one up on him because this is what we do every day. And then they start training him.
Most boxers
when they start training him, he was even on the TV show. They started training him. He know the boxing shit, but when he had to learn that leg kicking and the tap out moves and shit like that.
Every fighter on the planet. What fighter you know?
When he had to learn the MMA shit, switching lanes of his fight career type shit, he was getting his ass whooped, and then as he learned, he started winning.
I can name you 5 boxers that entered the ring, you know what I'm saying, at a late fucking age that was whooping ass and was not a boxer and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ray Mercer.
Bernard Hopkins was good. I seen him on a reel or something like that. Like he got a little beard and shit like that.
I think he was like probably, because he's older than Tyson. I think he was probably like 52.
Yeah, he was old fighting then.
Yeah, with Foreman and shit. Like you do it. He was older than Foreman when Foreman got his.
Yeah, he was old then. I remember him being 37 and 38, 36. Something
and
like
George
that
had a purpose though. George was poor broke. You can't pay the electric bill in your church.
When he came back after the minister started fighting.
Yeah, so he came back with a purpose.
He's definitely been blessed.
Yeah.
Definitely had, but knowing how to have that actual skill and instinct and
I love the
and experience.
Because the old George from that nigga.
Let him come back and win the belt again long enough just to put some paper in the house.
He ain't smile. He ain't really like talking and shit. The most I've seen him talk and be a normal person within movies.
You ever seen him in
Car Wash.
Nope.
Uh,
The Sidney Poitier?
yeah. Down names in it when
And he's like, I'm gonna take this foot, put it in your navel. Come on, Chuck.
Let's do it again.
Bill Cosby is funny, yeah.
That's
let's
my
do it
favorite
again.
one
Bill
right
Cosby
there.
is funny as hell, man. That motherfucker is funny.
And who was funny also was JJ on that motherfucker.
Man, ugly as fuck.
Hell yeah.
And he used to be like a teen idol then. Like this nigga.
Nah, he was just an up and coming comedian.
Right, but I'm saying like girls used to like him and stuff like that. I'm like, that nigga was ugly. Remember Good Times when he had the California curl, like his shit was
I hate Mike. I hated the little brother. You goody two shoes motherfucker.
But
I
yeah,
enjoyed it when them bullies whooped his ass.
but we already do. Now he look like Charles right now, though.
He stopped
If
growing.
you pull up a picture of Michael from Good Times, he look like Charles, boy. Got the same beard. He got a hat on. Like, yo, the Raw with Show podcast is being brought to you by I Gotta Take for Some Greens. I want something different, some chicken from our famous kitchen when ain't no ingredients missing. Listen, I want a brisket. I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone and come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha ha. Thank you, like Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? What? Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah, that macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
That nigga happy.
Proud of him. Looked like he was reading cue cards.
That nigga happy.
Our famous
as
kitchen.
hell.
Holler at us. We got you. 614-556-2174.
I'm on it, I'm on the strip.
Boy beats.
I'm on it,
Man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped.
on the strip.
Slow down to the tape.